What is going on, everyone? If you guys want to go ahead and double tap the screen, comment, interact, help get some people in here, would appreciate it. That would be swell. TikTok's not really kicking off, so I heard that twice. Two times. What's going on, everyone? If you guys want to go ahead and double tap the screen, comment, interact, help get some people in here, would appreciate it. We have someone in the request. Unfortunately, it's not going on TikTok, so I guess I'll just take this and see what happens. Make sure you guys are double tapping the screen, commenting, and interacting. Hello?
What's up, dude?
What's
going on?
1 second. All right. What is going on?
What's up? I saw your thing. I thought we were doing the list. I want to talk about
We
that.
can talk about the list. Yeah.
All right, bet. I mean,
right.
I think he was obviously intelligence, and is Trump right in the situation? Obviously, fucking not. Pissed me off. But if you also thought he was going to release the list, and you're an idiot. Like anyone who voted for him that thought he was going to release the list, and I voted for him, you're a fucking idiot.
Oh no, I never thought he did. I never thought he was gonna.
Yeah. Well, like he was never going to release that. But it's obvious that he was intelligence. I mean, Costa said, "I was told to go easy and leave him alone." He is intelligence.
He was There's nothing intelligent about that man.
Well, it's not. He was obviously working for a government, our government, a different government.
A different government, maybe, not ours.
I think our.
You know how many times he's ruined OPSEC? Yeah, it's been a lot.
But I think I mean it was obviously a blackmail ring, and anyone who denies that is an idiot.
A blackmail ring?
Yeah,
I don't know.
He was getting the most powerful people, videotaping them in compromising positions. What else are you gonna do with that?
Maybe. I don't know, probably.
You think he was doing that for his own use? I don't. I mean, all those videos.
I mean, we don't know that there are any videos, but probably, yeah.
There's definitely videos.
Epstein.
Pam Bondi said there are videos, and then they won't release them. You don't say that and not do it because you're only hurting your own case. If this was the plan all along, it makes no sense.
Yeah, I don't think he was intelligence. I just think he was best friends with Epstein. I mean, he was in with the mob. So, there's that.
Intelligence and the mob have been intertwined since the birth of both of them.
Yeah, but Donald Trump's not smart enough.
Wait, you're saying I don't think Trump is intelligence. I think Epstein was intelligence.
Oh, Epstein?
Yeah, not Trump.
Yeah, that's a more real possibility.
Yeah, I wasn't saying Trump. I was saying Epstein. I think Trump is most likely blackmailed on there, and he's like shit, or he's scared that he's gonna get his head blown off.
Mm.
All right, that's all I wanted to say. Be good, dude.
Yeah, take care. Josh, you feel like joining? Paige, feel like joining? If you guys want to double tap the screen comment, I might have to reset TikTok. It's not really going out to people.
Can we watch older millennial pee himself? Can you play that?
I don't know if TikTok will let me play it. Jamie, appreciate it. Thank you. Trump has a tiny wiener. That's the compromising position.
I don't know if there's like a longer video, but GT had like a clip of it on his.
Oh.
I think it just went live tonight.
I had a lot to drink. I saw his explanation. I was cracking up. I actually sent it out to the broadcast channel. I was cracking up.
Apparently, he had like a video of that young African American kid that got like his window punched through. He's like, you should have just complied. It's like, bro, you did not on Beyonce's internet say that when you knew this video of you peeing yourself for not complying was about to come out.
Is there a video? Is there? Wait, hold on. Okay, older millennial tased video.
I don't know if it shows him getting tased. I saw he was already on the ground, but maybe there's more of it.
Let me mute.
There's that video. There's where he shows up. I'm sorry.
I can't stop peeing, he goes. And then they give him his phone, and they make sure he's all white. Oh wait, did I say that? All
I
white.
can't stop peeing. Wait.
I can't stop peeing. That's gotta be a sound.
I'm here, Jesus.
Did he pee the fifth?
I'm sorry, I'm peeing.
I can't
I'm
stop
making it a
peeing.
million
It's
views
crazy.
on my own.
Oh my god, I can't stop peeing. It's crazy.
I can't stop
Please show
peeing.
it doesn't actually show him getting tased. It shows where he's on the ground and they're arresting him. But you can just type it into TikTok and it'll show up.
We needed that.
I can't stop
We needed
peeing.
I can't stop. We needed to open up with something like that. All right, have a good night.
All right, take care. I'm going to reset the TikTok live stream. I will be back in about 60 seconds. When we come back, if you guys could all bombard the chat, comment, interact, help get some people in here. It's not going on the For You page. I don't know what's going on, so I'm just going to reset. And I will be back in a minute. Just gonna wait. Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Quick message.
Boom. Boom, boom, boom. What are the odds he pardons Maxwell? Probably right before he leaves. He peed the fifth was a good one. I agree. No, I didn't notice you just for the first time. Oh, what's going on, everyone? If you guys want to hit the like button, double tap the screen, comment, interact, help get some people in here. Would appreciate it. Would appreciate it, dude. Dude. Is it worth it? Can you even hear me? Isaiah Martin got arrested? Jesus. Page.
See, isn't I just finished watching GT's video. I was on a live and someone played it, but I couldn't hear it, so I went over to GT's page to listen to it real quick. It's freaking beautiful.
I can't stop peeing.
I can't stop peeing.
Isaiah Martin was arrested. It's crazy. I can't stop peeing. Wells, appreciated. Thank you. I wonder if anyone told OM you're in trouble.
So you guys know the routine. If you can boop your screen, we're at 1.1. I know people are still trickling in. Unfortunately, it's the summer, so yeah, I know a lot of people are watching TikTok lives, but we definitely need to get it out on the For You page, and that's just like power tapping for a good 2 minutes and sharing. And the team heart, follow Live Dude if you're not. And he has, okay, cool. He has a 140 sub goal. We're at 132, so we have 8 more to go. And his gift goal tonight is the cowboy hat. Yeehaw. He will respond to the cowboy hat, y'all.
I just do a nod in the middle of the thing. Power tapping had a different meaning before TikTok. Wells, appreciate it. Thank you. Wells, appreciate it. Thank you for the $2.
Hey, man, what's going on?
What's going on?
So Isaiah Martin wasn't just arrested. He was thrown out of a city council meeting, thrown to the ground and carried out of it. It wasn't just an arrest.
Is he all right?
I mean, that's as far as I know. You can watch the video. It was he was taken out screaming, "You are not on the right side of history." It was we need more advocacy like that.
I got a new background. I'm going to work on this new background for a second. If you guys can just yap, just trust me.
Sure.
Yeah, Patty, my dog's actually doing a lot better. That was about 2 weeks ago. We went to the vet 2-3 days ago, and had the stitches removed. So he's on the mend. We still have to spray it with stuff, and he hates it, but he's good.
I had a friend on Monday. They were taking their dog in for surgery because there had been like some kind of cancer found, and when they opened the pup, they saw that the puppy had that cancer was just everywhere throughout his body, and unfortunately, he had to put him down. Yeah, but I said that is like a decision like that is tough. I had to do that with my cat, and it's out of love and empathy to say, let him go. It's so rough. But I'm glad your doggy's doing okay, Josh. That's good news.
He's doing well. I've lost a couple dogs to cancer as well. It's not easy.
I'm trying to remember how to do this.
My parents had a dog that had cancer, and they hung on to the dog a little too long, in my opinion. But
so
yeah,
I had a dog pass. It was about 1.5 years ago now. He was 18 years old. Man, he was blind. He couldn't hear shit. He had no teeth, but he just hung on forever. And then at the end, he had a stroke, and it caused him to be paralyzed. So we had to call a lady over because it was the weekend. So we checked emergency vets. We checked everybody, and a lady was able to actually come over and put him down in her house. That was pretty awesome.
that is awesome. I couldn't stick around. I was a big baby. They were like, "Do you want to hold him while we administer?" And I was like, "Nope. I'm going to my car and just going to like climb in the trunk and cry myself to sleep or something."
All right, you ready for this background?
Heck yeah!
Is this the one? Oof.
Not one problem with that.
Oof. That's funny, man, because I actually posted a video today. It said, Witch Talk fucked up. They took the wrong orange man. Because they it's the first video on my page. Apparently, Witch Talk put a spell on they said the orange man at the Republican National Convention, but I think they got the wrong one.
Just want to point this out. This is not my joke. One of my friends posted this as a TikTok. I'm totally stealing on this. Nutcracker, appreciate it. Thank you. Tommy, look up the Ending Crime and Is Disorder on American Streets Act. It's time for homeless cams. It's on whitehouse.gov. Nutcracker, appreciate it.
Have we talked about the South Park episode? Have you seen that?
No.
Not yet, but supposedly he's drafting. He told his inside people that he's going to sue them. Surprise, surprise.
So,
wait, what network is South Park on now?
Comedy Central, which is owned by Paramount.
Yeah, and that plays a part. Go ahead, Josh. I don't want to overtalk you. Sorry.
No, you're right. I think it's interesting because, like, if they, I don't know what Trey Parker and Matt Stone are doing. They signed, it was a $1.5 billion deal yesterday, the day before yesterday, I think. And then today, or the day after, they come out with this knowing full well that Paramount just agreed to pay for a previous lawsuit. So, like, are they setting this up so that way it goes to court? Because if he sues them for defamation, then
what was said in the episode, really quick?
Bro, everything. He's got a tiny dick. He was on the Epstein list. He sleeps with... So you remember the Saddam Hussein back in the day? Where Saddam was jumping in bed with the devil?
Uh-huh.
They replaced Saddam Hussein with Donald Trump. Like, he jumps in bed with the devil. And he's like, come on, Satan, let's, he's always wanting to hump Satan and shit. It's wild, man. But if he goes to court with this and he says, hey, they defamed my character by saying I was on the Epstein list, would he not have to prove he wasn't on the Epstein list? Would that not force his hand to bring this into the light?
Yeah. Because the thing with defamation suit is like they're like the party has to have a reasonable belief, right? It has to have a reasonable belief that they're acting with good faith, right? So in that instance, there's enough. Donald Trump is already on one of the lists, so he would inherently lose it off that. But if he wanted to, they could push it and be like, no, we want to see the list, in which point he would be forced to drop it. Saying he has a tiny wiener, it's not really defamatory, but
Well, they could also cite Stormy Daniels' deposition, so there's that. Mushroom.
yeah, but it's kind of nice because like he would have to like they already have enough. Like that's basically the way the defamation works. Is like, does the person have enough to substantiate? Would a reasonable person make this conclusion based off evidence and the facts? And the Stormy Daniels said he had a tiny wiener, so that's kind of out unless he wants to show it. God forbid that jury gets an eye on that. I don't know what else was said that could be considered defamatory, but yeah, if they say that he's on Epstein's list, he would likely have to prove that. But he's also already on a list, so it's absolute truth is an absolute defense in defamation.
One, like in the cartoon, he walks into a room and they're painting him naked, nude, and he's like, "Why is my so small?" And they're like, "'Cause you have a small one, sir." And he's like, "I'm suing you for that." He's like, gonna
They're
sue
like,
everybody for
because
everything.
it's small in the picture.
It's good. And Paramount was just like, yeah. Didn't Paramount had the merger signed off on, right?
I don't think so. I think
Not
they're
yet?
still in or I don't think the FCC signed off on it. That was the whole. Like they're picking a fight, man. I don't know.
I don't know why they did. I didn't know why they. I wonder why they didn't wait. I wonder why they didn't wait. It passed today. Merger signed.
Oh, the merger signed. All right.
Yeah, so they were like, watch this. We're going to wait till the day after and drop this shit on him. And he had no idea. None. Nutcrack appreciate it. Trump's evidence won't stand up in court anyways. It's pretty soft evidence if you ask me.
Flaccid, some may say. Yeah, no, that's interesting. It went through though. That's great.
1 second. I was looking up the homeless camp things. If you guys want to go ahead and double tap the screen, comment, interact, help get some people in here. This is still just a great background. Just a great background. It's like the Kurt Cobain and Billy Ray Cyrus one. Like I miss Billy Ray Cyrus so much. It's just a picture, or I miss Kurt Cobain so much. Just a picture of Billy Ray Cyrus. I don't think this person meant to join.
Did you want to play that Isaiah clip? I think we should draw attention to that.
I can't. They'll flag
You
me.
can't? It's on TikTok.
They'll flag me.
Okay.
For some reason the live algo works different than the video algo, so I don't know why. It's inconsistent as fuck. Anyway,
Well, if you guys
If
want to
you-
see it, go look up Isaiah Martin.
yeah. If you guys are debating, go ahead and hop in the request. If you guys want to double tap the screen, comment, interact, help get some people in here, that would be awesome. You guys got any plans for this weekend?
To survive the heat is top of the list.
Oh, I'm good. I'm golden. Life's good. It's great out here. 75. Nice. Nice.
It's 9:40 in the evening. It's 94 degrees, 84% humidity right now.
I got a question that I want to ask. Should I take baby K to camping tomorrow?
Why not?
Because I'm supposed to stream, but I feel like I missed a lot of days, but I'm also mentally, I'm just not fucking there yet. I'm really not. I'm really not there yet. I need a good break.
You
Yeah,
have to.
I don't know though. Huh?
You have to do what you. Yeah, you have to listen to yourself. That's what I mean.
Yeah, it's just rough right now because I already missed a bunch of streams. So kind of like I feel like I should take it off and just deal with it.
You could take all of us camping with you. You know.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we'll
Let's
have
all
a
go
party.
camping. Yeah.
We've actually done that before, way
Yeah.
back in the day.
You did. You did take us once. You were like walking through the woods, and you took us along.
And there was a bear.
There was a bear.
Actually, we thought there
Oh
was a
wait,
bear.
was that the one when it was raining?
Yeah, and it like
Yeah,
went
there
out
were
all
some
of a
eyes
sudden.
out. Yeah, there were some eyes out in the woods. Yeah,
And then it
yeah,
cut
yeah,
off,
yeah.
and we didn't hear from you for like 2 days. Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah, I don't know how the fuck I got service there, but yeah, I remember that. I remember that. Yeah. It's true. I was camped out on this road. My cousin like left a tent set up, and he's like, "Yeah, just go stop by and use it, or whatever." Because like nobody really fucks with shit there. You just leave it there, and like no one really fucks with shit. So I like got out. It's pretty remote. So like got out and I like went in and like I looked down this fucking road and there's two eyes staring back at me and it's fucking raining like a mother. Raining like crazy. I was just like,
It's probably a mountain lion. Whatever.
nah, I think it was a elk just sitting there in the underbrush.
Elks don't have the eyes on the front of their head, man.
It wasn't really on the front of their head though. Like they were pretty spaced out. The only thing that concerned me was I didn't have my
That's
AR,
how big the
so
bear
I was like, yeah, I didn't have my AR, so I was like, I had a 10 millimeter, so I wasn't like that. I wasn't that concerned, but I was like, I could really use a bigger gun right about now. Yeah, because I don't know what it was. And my uncles camped in that spot and had some weird shit happen there too. So, but I'm alive.
Did I ever tell you about the time I saw a baby bear in Washington State? I was staying at my father-in-law's and I went out. So he had a trailer and I was staying in the trailer. We're just visiting for a week, staying in the trailer. And I came out to pee in the morning and there was a baby bear there and it went hopping away. And I'm like, oh shit, well, there's a baby bear. There's a big bear. So I jumped back in the trailer real quick and I told him about it later. And he's like, you didn't see a bear. That's bullshit. It was probably a large cat. I'm like, bro, I know the difference between a bear and a cat. 2 days later, a horse got eaten by a bear, his neighbor's horse. And I'm like, told you it was a fucking bear, dude. I told you that was a bear.
Dennis, appreciate it. Thank you. Since Jana's not here to mention, I'll bring up we all lost soft jazz icon Chuck Mangione, who had a reoccurring role on King of the Hill.
Yeah, you know what? Let's all blame Connie Francis. It started with her. And then it moved to Theo,
Dude.
then it moved to Ozzy, and now it's MTG.
What the hell is going on with the feedback? With the TikTok live, there's not anyone on. I don't understand. It's been rough. It's been rough on the TikTok lives.
So the
Similar-
live that I've paneled on, this is what's been happening. When it first starts up, it seems to go out, right? Like to a batch. And then it just goes absolutely dead. That's how it happened with Mel, again, Brandon. I was on Doug's live earlier. He had a pretty steady flow of people, but not like normally he has a lot more people. I do think it has something to do with summer. You called that last night, so
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yep.
Maybe a background change. I don't know. I don't know who's
All
gonna
right,
come
fine.
in.
The R.I.P. Hulk Hogan thing was funny for a
I
minute.
love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I don't know who's gonna debate it though.
Republicans don't know why they support Trump. Trixie, appreciate it. Thank you. Death's GPS is broken. I know. Yeah.
So, what do you guys think about the Ozzy thing? You want to talk about that? That's safe. Do you? So we all
Trixie,
know
appreciate
he
it.
had
Thank you.
he had a self-aliving thing to do in Sweden. It was an agreement him and his wife had come up with years ago. And then 2 weeks after his final concert, he actually ended up passing away. They're saying it was natural causes, but I don't know, you guys. What do you think?
So his daughter, who I follow, Kelly, on Instagram, she made a story last week, and she cited that because like people or something, and his she said, where are you guys getting this from? This was a bad joke. My parents were that it's not real. She got really upset actually because people kept it was a lie. They were like
Oh,
joking.
the self-unaliving thing was a lie? Because I looked
Yeah.
it up, and it had
Yeah.
gone back like a couple decades. They were talking about this a while ago, and then
Yeah,
they
it was
reconfirmed it a few years later. Was that all wrong?
no,
Yeah,
it's
that was a
she-
hoax, or not a hoax. It was more so a
You
joke
want? Okay.
that Sharon had made. I'm an Aussie fanatic. I'm sorry. I heard Aussie and I had to.
They made it
I had
twice,
to, I had
though?
to come up, man.
They made the same joke twice?
Can I just finish?
Yeah.
So Kelly last week said, my parents were joking about this. This isn't real. You guys stop saying it. This was last week. I think it may have been his grandson. I'll tell you why. Because on Friday, she uploaded an Instagram story and she was like, oh, we just got back from the pediatrician. And Sid, her like 2.5-year-old, has a chest virus. And he's not doing well. And the baby was on the bed and he was coughing. You could hear it. And then 2 days later, or maybe like Monday, I don't remember now, she made an update and they were outside in the yard of Sharon and Ozzy. She's staying with them because her husband just got off of a world tour, a European tour. And she was like, he's doing a little bit better, but unfortunately me, my mom, and my dad have this chest virus and it really sucks. It's really bad. And 2 days later he died. So that's all I know.
That's weird. I just saw a video of her sitting at the table. It was her son was to the right of her, and then at the head of the table, Ozzy was there.
Yep.
And
that was
like
just prior to
they
her
panned
son.
over to him, and he had a little cough too. Like in the video, he kind of had a. I was like, oh,
That was
shit.
the same day that she had just gotten back from, because I remember that. It was the same day that she had gotten back from the pediatrician. And then, you saw it too, Crizzy? Yeah. And then on that same day, she made that video and uploaded it as well. In fact, it was the last one she did on that day, is him sitting at the table with Sid. That's all.
Probably one of the coolest lives. That was pretty. I looked up if Ozzy was a Trumper. He wasn't. He didn't disparage Trump. He didn't like talk bad about him like this guy's a fat, like we would. He did criticize a lot of the things that he did though. And he would say at the end of it, like, I hope he turns this around and he can better the nation, or this will be better for the nation than what it's turned out to. He did say things like that though.
I
mean,
did
let's be real,
hear.
his brain was
Sorry.
His
His brain
wasn't
was
doing
fried,
the best.
guys.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, like, if you look back at what Ozzy used to stand for, like, pre-brain fry, there's no way he would have been a Trump supporter. And then also, like, I saw this quote, and I know people have been posting a lot of fake ones lately, but as far as I know with the research that I've done, it seems pretty real. But he had brought up the fact that Trump was a felon, but he's able to start wars.
He did say that. I read that.
Yeah, so there's that. I don't think he was a Trump supporter.
I think they connect it with Sharon because Sharon is friends with Piers Morgan, have been for like decades. And because he's so far right, they probably like associate it with Sharon.
He's not even right nowadays. Jesus Christ. Like
Yeah,
what
right?
we've seen for far right in the last 2 weeks. Gee, Christmas.
Mhm. Just really quick, just want to clarify here. Someone in the chat asked if I was a man or a woman, and I'm just going to tell you, check your mom's uvula. Now,
Tickle, tickle.
we're gonna debate. We're gonna debate. Bag man, that's what I use for your mom. Why don't you hop in?
Man, I can't even brush my teeth without gagging. I can't imagine.
This dude's literally like crybaby. Like, I hate that when they're like, the libs are crybabies. You guys cried for 4 fucking years about literally everything. The Maui fires, the fucking hurricanes are Biden's fault, the floods, the fucking bridge, the fucking... I have a hangnail because of this motherfucker.
Hey, I also not to like change the subject or anything, but I heard
No,
that
you're good.
one of the off and on voice actors for King of the Hill had passed, and I wanted to know. I don't know if Jaden knows him, but has anyone checked on Jaden?
I
Yeah.
thought Jaden
You
was
talking about-
going to Comic-Con.
Yeah, I think so, but I know I think he had. Didn't he do something on King of the Hill a couple times?
Yeah, he did. He's at Comic Con.
Have y'all checked on him?
Are you talking about John Redcorn when he passed?
No, I'm talking about the guy that passed today. His
I
last
didn't-
name is Mangione. He was an off and on voice actor for King of the Hill, and
Chuck Mangione, I think.
yeah, he also did music. He was a trumpet player, I think. Chuck Mangione. There we go. Not the CEO guy, guys. Not the CEO guy.
Oh, I pressed
But-
record.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that he was good.
Yeah. He's a musician. Yeah, I don't know where
Yeah.
Jaden, did Jaden say he wasn't going to be live today?
No, he said he was going to Comic Con. He was getting ready. He was like packing everything like last night. He was fine today. I'm gonna hop down so you have more room, like so ops can get in.
I mean, it's okay. We don't have any ops. I mean, if you want to hop down, that's fine. Otherwise, you can get it. I'm not bothered.
Bye.
We're just yapping.
left.
Okay. She was like, fuck all you. That's what she said.
Man, I'm still shook up about this Aussie thing, dude. Like, I've been crying for the past since I found out, man. Like, I did not think celebrity deaths don't affect me typically. Like, the last time it did, it was David Bowie, and then the time before that, it was oh my God, why can't I think of his name? Hello, Jumanji. Hello.
Robin Williams.
Will Williams.
Yes, goodness. That was the last time, but I was also like 16 or 14 or something like that. Yeah, like celebrity deaths don't typically affect me, but this man like made such an impact on the world, I feel. Like he
How
quite
old are you?
literally created metal. 27.
What?
What?
No, your math would be off. Because I think I was
What do I-
24 when... I think I was 24 when he died. Or 25.
How old are you, Tommy?
34.
Are you not in your 20s? You're not in your 20s or what?
I
Dude, you look like
appreciate
you're in
it.
your 20s.
I even got carded
got
the
a-
other day.
I've got a daughter. your
That's
age,
that gotta
secrets.
feel good.
Yeah. Yeah.
David Bowie.
That's why I don't
what?
shave my face. I look like a teenager. I don't shave my face for that reason. Not much is going in here, but you know. Hey Jay, appreciate it. Thank you for the sub. I'll add that to the sub goal. No, I'm 34.
Someone said David Bowie slept with underage girls. Okay, I
he
heard.
did.
I thought that was
Yeah.
a rumor because of the Labyrinth.
A
Nope.
bunch of them did.
Nope. Yeah, it was
No.
what was her name?
All
Sadie
the Rolling
Sable?
Stones.
Yeah, it was Sadie Sable. I don't know that the Rolling Stones were involved, but Bowie was. Bowie,
No,
That's-
Izzy California, or what is it? Was it Randy California or Izzy Pop and Randy California? There were some other ones. I mean, I don't know about the Rolling Stones, but I do know. Oh, and Led Zeppelin.
That's sick.
Mick
I
Jagger
fucking
and
know.
David Bowie got into a fight over like a 16-year-old, didn't they?
Sadie was
No.
12 when she got into this.
No.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I gotta go. This is fucking gross.
Oh my God! Don't you
She
leave me
was
here with this
12.
information by myself.
And
Oh,
I
that
think that she
hurts.
was around 14 when she was dating, not dating, but you know what I mean, but when she was with all these other people, like 12 to 16. It was, yeah.
Dude, I
and
guess
in
it's
fact, there was a
really
guy,
weird.
there was a guy that was
Mm.
writing a biography on Led Zeppelin, and he was like, I was in the middle of doing it when Me Too broke out and they fucking disappeared.
Whoa.
And then the book became that and not the biography.
No.
But he was he's like, yeah, Me Too broke out and they just disappeared. And he's like, I was
I
like,
feel
what the fuck?
duped. I feel like I've been
Yeah.
duped my entire life. I'm really so my first my first tattoo idea, which I never got, crazy because I have 52 now, but my next tattoo idea and my first one that I ever wanted was going to be David Bowie's little lightning piece, and then Ozzy's glasses with Slash's hat. And I was actually planning on getting it sometime this year, and now I'm glad I haven't yet, because now I'm not. I've got to omit one of those and find a replacement. So thank you for telling me.
Yeah.
Slash is an alright guy. I don't think anything come out on him. I mean, he had the whole Napster thing, but like, that's literally. I can't
No,
be
wasn't
upset
it-
about.
I thought that was what's his name? The Metallica drummer.
I thought Slash like
Ulrich.
testified in front of
Lars.
Congress with that shit.
Probably. Lars was the pusher of that though. Lars is Lars is not
Yeah,
a-
but if you think about it, man, those guys, they literally owned the means of their production, right? They owned their work, and they were fighting to keep that ownership of their work. I can't blame that, right? Like without, especially
Yeah,
in
I'm not
that
that
era
mad.
when everything was getting put online, they were in a precipice of losing all their CDs and not making money on their work from here on out, even
I'm-
their
I'm
previous
not-
work, because it was no
I'm-
longer sold on CDs.
I'm not that upset that they did it. I just hate Lars as a person. He's just an
No,
awful.
that's fair.
He's just an annoying fuck. You know. He's just one of those
Like, at
fucking
first-
people you can't fucking stand. The guy that sits down
when
at
I
the
was-
lunch table you don't want to talk to. You know.
Yeah,
Fuck.
that's true.
This fucking guy.
When I was in my 20s, though, I was like, screw those guys. I want free music too, you know. And then now my ideas have changed, and I'm like, they were just fighting for the rights to the ownership of their production, you know.
Yeah,
Nothing wrong with
I'm not that upset over it, to be honest with you. I do think it's annoying that they caught up a bunch of, like, they started sending out fucking they started sending out like it wasn't suits, but it was fines to like kids. I mean, now it doesn't matter because you can get all this for free on YouTube. But at the time, the only option you had was to buy it. So, remember when they used to sell single CDs?
Yeah.
Yeah. Frosty, what's up?
What up, dude?
What's going on? Are we debating?
Sure, why not?
Mhm.
Is everyone here left or right or
Left as
mixed?
fuck, boy.
Oh, everyone?
Yeah, dog.
I am.
Oh, wow. So it's like an echo chamber here.
Oh, what's your
Lit-
issue with it?
literally
No,
bring
just-
people in. Literally bring people into debate every single day. It's not an echo chamber.
Anyway, so why do you have anything you like about Trump?
That he's closer to his departure date every single day. Yeah.
No, there's not really. What's a redeeming quality about Trump? Do you think
Okay.
people that are on Epstein's list we should sit here and find a redeeming quality about?
I mean, I don't know. Probably the Hillary Clinton, I think, is on the list, and so is
What?
both. The
Yeah,
Clintons are on
that's
the
not what I,
list.
that's not what I asked you though. Do you think we should sit here and find redeeming qualities about people on the list?
I mean, I guess it depends on the context of why they're on the list.
So it's whatever you say then. Well, he's on the list for
No.
all the worst reasons. Is there anything
Oh,
more
he's
to
on the
talk
list.
about?
No, if he's on the list for
Frosty,
bad reasons, obviously, but if he's on the list
Frosty,
because he had a party with him, then I don't know if that's, you know.
Frosty, would you try to find a redeeming quality about Schmittler?
No, that's.
Would you
talking
ask
about
us that
something-
question?
you
He
do
liked
realize
dogs.
You just brought up like apples and bananas. So
Please.
you talked about a list. If the list
Look,
said,
man, I think the point here, Frosty, I think the point here is that there are way too many overpowering qualities about Trump that are dislikable than there are likable qualities about him. So
no, I'm
I
just
mean-
trying to say like if he's on the list and it said
Yeah.
he was at like a party with him, is that considered like being on the list?
I don't know if you're best
Uh,
friends with somebody who's a known schmedophile. My bad.
Yeah, I don't know if he was best friends. How about if he was just at a party with
I mean,
him?
like
But,
for
okay.
years, for decades, Trump even said he likes them young. That's what he said.
All right. I think Bill Clinton should. I mean, Bill Gates should also go to jail. He's been with him a lot.
Yeah,
Now we're
sure.
talking about
Fuck him.
okay, obviously.
Okay.
Anyone
Okay.
who's on the list, anybody. It could be Joe Biden. If it
You-
were Kamala Harris herself, send her
You know-
to jail, brother.
You know
I
who
don't
should
see
go to
why this is
jail?
such a weird.
I agree.
All the billionaires. Literally, we should just put all the billionaires in jail. Of course they're on Epstein's list.
I
Of course
agree,
they
dude.
are.
I
Let's put
literally
all the
agree with you.
billionaires in jail.
I couldn't agree more.
Let's go. We made a leftist out of him.
It's just interesting because actually it was the rightist. It was right before the left took over Epstein, because before Biden had to go to release Epstein, I never heard the left once mention Epstein's name until it
What?
became like a right. I never heard the left mention Epstein until like 2 months ago.
You're
Buddy.
insane. You're just
I
living under
can
a rock,
show
man. It's
you
not my fault.
slides I did about Epstein fucking 4 years ago.
Why didn't Biden release the list?
Don't I have it on here? Hold on. Because he's on it. Now, why didn't Trump?
Yeah, he may be on it.
I'm going to back this up.
No, I mean if you did this, honestly,
Trump.
if you did,
Wait, Frosty. Why is Trump lying about there even being a list in existence?
You're right. I think it is very shady. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not here to disagree.
Why
with
do you
on it.
keep? Okay. My question to you, like now, is like, why do you keep trying to test us on our morality? Whenever I think we're all in agreement with the fact that anybody on that list should be jailed. Well, you keep trying to test us to see if like we're gonna remain
No,
like
really not.
consistent.
Actually, with all due respect, I think you're testing me because I literally just said I agree with you. I just think that personally, I mean, and I think that whether you agree or not, I think Trump has been the most prosecuted man in terms of, going to court numerous times or whatever, whether you think they were legitimate or not. I think knowing that Trump would have 100% lost in this last election had Biden released the list and shown that Trump was on it.
It's a fake.
Oh no, I think that would have been the nail in the coffin.
What the hell just happened to my... What is this? Okay, there we go. It fixed itself. I don't know. It was wigging out over there on YouTube.
Yeah.
Hey, Frosty, just real quick, man. Do you think Jeffrey Epstein was guilty?
100%.
Yeah. So
And no,
we
I
believe.
don't. And
we
no, I don't
believe-
think he unalived himself.
Okay, but we believe the victims of Jeffrey Epstein when they say, "Hey, Jeffrey Epstein, he did these things to me." When they testify in court and say these things happened, we believe these victims, right?
That's hard to answer because I think people lie in general.
What is...
Wait. You think Jeffrey Epstein's guilty, but you don't believe his victims?
I didn't say I don't believe all his victims.
Oh,
Just
so
like with all due
you're going to
respect-
selectively choose which victims to believe?
Sir, you're asking me a question.
When children and now women come forward and they say Jeffrey Epstein did these things to me, you're going to like listen to each
Sir,
and every one
you're
of them
asking
and
me a
no,
Sir?
I am. I'm clarifying my question because you said something
heard
really
you.
stupid, so I want to make
How'd I-
sure that you want
Sir,
to hey,
I'm
no,
answering.
Frosty, I'm not done yet. So I want to make sure you're going to keep with this stupid I'm not going to trust all of them. So when women come forward and they say these things happened, you want to judge each and every one of them independently to see if you're going to believe if they're
Do you
telling the
believe-
truth about Jeffrey
do you
Epstein.
So do you believe every rape victim? What happened? to the
100%. Do you
people- What
not?
happened to the people?
You
what
trust
happened to-
trust but
Can I
verify,
ever speak?
Frosty.
Can I ever
Hey,
finish a statement?
trust but you asked me a question and I'm answering.
Okay.
Trust but verify.
What happened?
That's-
What
that's-
happened to the Duke boys that basically That woman lied. She admitted she lied years later.
Hey, I don't care
She's
about the
ruined-
Duke boy.
Oh,
I don't
okay,
care
got it.
about the
All right, I
Duke
gotta
boy.
go.
I want to
I
talk
know,
about
I gotta
Jeffrey
go.
Epstein.
All right, you just answered my question. I gotta go.
Don't run.
That is-
Don't
Oh, you're
run.
gonna run
Oh,
away?
you're
That's
running.
cool, man. That's cool.
Wait.
That's cool.
So
yeah,
wait.
I would run too if I were you, Frosty,
Hey,
because you're getting
Frosty.
backed into a corner.
Frosty,
Wait.
Frosty, wait.
So
Frosty.
can I ever speak? Or no, can I never ever finish my sentence?
It's the
So
problem.
Quit interrupting.
Dude, the problem is that you're like talking over and interrupting. You're not really having a conversation. I do just want to point out that like the exception, right, does not make it the rule. And you
Got it.
saying,
So
well,
we should
this
ruin-
person, well, you hold on, no, that's a straw man. You saying
Got it.
this is an example of the most egregious form of this, right? This is an example of an egregious form. Therefore, it diminishes everything after that. That's the
never said
problem.
that.
No. That's
I
not.
never
That's
said
not.
that.
That's not what you're saying. That's the implication. When someone
No, it's
brings up
not.
that should we trust women, right? And your response is, what about the Duke? It diminishes what a lot
It
of
doesn't.
women. Can you not interrupt me?
He asked me.
I did. I'm
should
still
you
telling you to
ever-
stop
I said-
talking. I'm in the middle of talking.
Got it.
Right. When you follow up, okay, something where someone is talking about a largely universal experience among a group of people with, but what about this exception, right? It would be like if you were like, I felt really violated. My car was broken into, and it's like, yeah, but you know, maybe they needed something. Maybe they needed it more than you did. It just sort of diminishes your experience, right? Right.
Okay.
Cool.
So we should
so-
ruin men's lives on someone.
Who the fuck said that? Which one of us said that?
You literally TikTok or whatever his name is, TikTok or TikTok.
It's right
Who
there.
did
It's
that?
actually twice. It's in the PFP
Well,
and right underneath it.
you're
It
kind
says
of an
Tic
idiot
Tac.
anyway. It doesn't matter. You're an idiot. So you basically said no. We
I thought
have
maybe
to
you just
trust-
had bad eyes, but
We
you're a
have
dick
to
instead.
believe everybody.
I just thought you were. I
have
just
to
thought you were.
believe-
Yeah, what?
We have to believe everybody. Okay.
Did I
No.
say that?
Yeah, you did.
No, I didn't. I
No,
didn't.
the-
I said
the point
trust
is-
but verify. That's what I
Frosty,
said.
You
Frosty. The point is this, right? 93%.
I'm never able to talk. I gotta go.
I-
I'm literally gonna get a word in edgewise. So it's fine.
You're
Because
not,
you keep
you
interrupting
keep
before
interrupting and
everyone
you're
is
not
able to finish their
understanding. So
sentence.
you can just be muted for a second. The point is this, okay? Is that what, like, I can't even fucking remember what I was saying. He's fucking yapping so much. Jesus Christ, okay? The point is this: 97% of like women that say that they were essayed, that's what happened, right? That's what's happened. It's 3% that you're pointing to, right? So you're saying, so we should ruin people's lives. It's like, no, but you should at least hear the person out. The problem is that men in general don't do that. They don't hear it out, right? Instead they go, but yeah, what about the Duke players? The fuck? It's like if your family member got murdered and like, yeah, but you see the triple homicide last week? I mean, it really is not that bad, right? It diminishes what you're going through. It's from a lack of understanding. That's the point.
Did he run?
Yeah, he ran. But no, I just want to point that out. Like, you should at least trust enough to be like, okay, to understand. But that's not what men are doing, and boys specifically, right? Whenever these accusations come up, they take it as an attack against an in-group, which I don't at all. Period. I don't take it as an attack. Someone does something fucked up, hold them accountable. Right? You see this in-group, out-group shit a lot in society. It happens with men, right? Where they're like, well, it's because, like, they don't want to respect boundaries. They don't want to have boundaries. They want, like, literally to do whatever they want and not have to be compromised for it, which is like a fucking form of narcissism. And all that women are saying is maybe you could fucking hear them out before you immediately dismiss what they're saying. Anyway. If you're debating, hop on in the box. Would appreciate it. Would that be cool? That'd be cool.
To give him credit though, he smelled that trap.
Yeah, they usually do. They usually like, ooh, bad vibes. Whoa, bad vibes. Bad vibes.
He's asking me yes or no questions. This could be.
Yeah.
Like if you think Jeffrey Epstein is guilty, then you have to believe the victims that put him into prison, put him into jail. that same victim that put him into prison or put him into jail awaiting trial also testified against Donald Trump. It's like, well, I don't believe that victim. Literally the reason why he was sitting in jail.
Yeah. And that's sort of what MAGA does, is like they just undermine. Why? Because ultimately, like, you know, women or any group having some sort of megaphone to point out flaws. These are, the problem is like usually the flaws that you see in these cases are flaws with a lot of fucking men. A lot of fucking men. And they don't want to accept that that might be the possibility. That's the reality. Like, some women are fucking shitty. A lot more men are worse. That's just a fact. That's just a fucking fact.
You know, and the thing is that like you can tell who they are, right? Like men like you guys, right? Have no issue admitting the fact that it's the majority of men, right? And the only time that I've seen people disagree, anytime I've, looked into it deeper, a lot of them have a charge, or they have an accusation against them, or they've been in a position in which a woman has rightfully accused them of essaying them or trying to. It just seems to be the case, like the people that, like that individual, who defend these type of things, are the ones who are doing it or have a guilty conscience, which is really sad, honestly.
Yeah. I see older millennials arrest video. Yeah. I'm still peeing. I'm still peeing.
Pause.
There's
Sorry,
a lot-
what?
There were a lot of FOIA requests on that. Yeah, they didn't get the video of him getting tased, but they did get the video of another officer that showed up as he was getting arrested. He just kept talking like, "I'm peeing. I'm still peeing.
I'm still peeing." But Aaron Parnas just reported on Isaiah. Isaiah was at we know Texas. Donald Trump got up on live TV and told Texas they need to redistrict their entire state so that way they can get 2 more Democrats into Congress. Or I'm sorry, Republicans into Congress. Did you see that?
Mm-mm.
And Gavin Newsom
I
came
did.
back. Gavin Newsom came back and said, "I'm going to redistrict all of California." Then, like he's playing hardball back with them. Well, Donald Trump was specifically talking about the district Isaiah Thomas is in. So Isaiah went to a meeting. It was a city meeting about the redistricting in his district, and that's where he went over his time, and they pushed him out. And as they're pushing him out, he still wouldn't stop talking, so they threw him to the ground and carried him out. Isaiah Martin.
Oh my God, are you serious?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen the video, but
No.
Isaiah Thomas. I'm sorry.
I was like Thomas. I was like, are you sure?
Yeah,
it's not
isn't that a
Martin?
basketball player?
I think so.
No,
yeah.
that's scary.
My bad.
We honestly, Texas needs to get Greg Abbott out of here immediately. He's been here way too long, for one. He just blindly follows whatever Trump says. He's never condemned him. Quite frankly, I don't see how he's
What
been in
is it
office for this long.
with Texas and their blatantly fucking stupid governors? Like,
I don't
professionally
know.
unintelligent. Fucking, what was that one guy's name? So there was Bush. Who was the other guy that worked in the Bush administration? What was his name? He was fucking dumb. He was
Cruz?
No,
Dan.
Rick.
No,
Oh.
For Texas,
yeah, Rick Perry.
they had a horrible governor. Yeah,
Rick Perry.
Oh, Rick Perry,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he was
God, I
a
hate
fucking
that guy.
idiot. God, he was dumb.
You want to
He
know
was
something
dumb.
embarrassing? When I was in
Huh.
5th grade, I wrote to Rick Perry, and he sent a letter back. I wrote to him about how the state of my track field was crap, and how I tripped and fell and sprained my ankle on it. And he wrote back this like generic response talking about how
And where's-
I don't know who he thought he was talking to. I was a 5th grader, okay? But he wrote back about how they're trying to get funding for schools, and yeah, none of that ever happened. I think they redid the track last year when I was working. I was actually working doing security at that same school. It was weird, but they had just did it then. So nothing came of that. But he was a crap. He was a crap governor. We tried to elect Beto, right, at one point.
No, Senate.
Senate. Oh,
Was
I would
Bill's been
love for
around.
him to be governor.
Thought. Let me see. Okay, who is? Why is it not showing up? I'm trying to find the list of governors. Okay, Rick Perry and Bush.
Yeah, and then Abbott. Abbott just sucks, man.
Yeah, Abbott's terrible. These guys. I mean, it's just crazy the political extremism and political ideology that's died all across the world because it fucking fails. It fails over and over and over and over. I should be a lobbyist. For it would depend on for what though.
You know, I really wish Jasmine Crockett would run for governor. I think she could pull it off. I don't know if y'all saw her little article that she put out the other day about how Texas is mostly blue. It's just a voting issue of getting people out there to vote.
Yeah.
I completely think that Texas could be blue one day if we could get people on board to vote. Like, it's a huge issue out here. I don't see, like, the majority of the big cities are blue. Austin, blue. Houston, blue. What is it? I think Fort Worth or Dallas. I think they were majority or like getting closer to being blue. I think it was last year. All these big cities are blue, man. It's just an issue of voting, lack of people getting out to go.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. Another thing I really like to point out all the time, if y'all are unaware, fun fact, the majority of people who have college degrees are Democrats.
Yeah. What's the? Yeah, Texas is an interesting state. They want to split off from the U.S. I'm just kind of like.
I don't know why they don't mandate. Why don't they?
Please
why don't they
don't.
mandate voting? They should give you a tax break if you vote.
I think
That'd be
there's
cool.
a few countries that they do. They have like you get the entire day paid off. You get time, transportation, all sorts of shit. I don't understand why we don't do it by fucking mail or online. I honestly don't understand why we don't do it online.
So I think we should do it, but from our phone. Honestly,
Hackers.
like they should have an app set up where you. So like I did my IRS stuff, right? I had to check into they took my thumbprint, my facial recognition, as well as I had to say my voice. I'm sure they'll just go back to that. Like there's a lot of and a signature. So there's a lot of checks to even just getting your IRS stuff. They can do that. They can trace your IP, have your facial recognition, and once you vote, you're out of the system. You can't log back in. Like this stuff, we can also do that for gun registration. Let's
Yeah, they
be
use
honest.
it. They can use it for blockchain.
Yeah,
Well,
we can do that.
even
I think that
ID
and gun
would be-
registration as well. Like
I feel like ID
the loop.
would work too.
Okay.
Sorry,
The what?
I did not want to do ID me. ID.me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's part of it. That was part of the thing I had to do to get on. But I also think we can do this. So we all know there's a problem. There's loopholes within gun shows and private cells, right? They don't have to follow the same federal regulations for background checks and all that shit. We can do that with gun sales as well, private gun sales. Like we can literally etch a QR code onto the whatever, the barrel or whatever it is. Scan that QR code, upload it, and say, hey, I'm selling it to this person. And then put their information in, and they could do a background check right then and there for private sales. Like we live in 2025. God damn it, we can do these things.
I'm just scrolling over Texas. God, there's nothing in West Texas, is there? I'm gonna be real. I fucking hate everything about Texas.
Look, I'm geographically restricted legally here. Please do not make us secede because I'd be stuck wherever I am. don't.
I mean,
I don't want to.
I
I
mean,
don't want to.
I just have no want, interest, inclination, even thought to go to Texas. I can't see why the fuck I would ever go.
Maybe Austin. Austin's actually really nice and really liberal.
Yeah, but
And
there's so
welcoming.
many other like there's so many other places that I would much rather go to than Austin,
Yeah.
Texas.
No, I mean it's understandable to visit, sure, but that's probably
Yeah,
the
the
only
barbecue is
tolerable
good.
place to live. Oh yeah, barbecue and the Tex-Mex, really good.
Tex-Mex is gross.
Okay.
Barbecue though.
We
Well,
got
hey, I didn't
we
ask
got
you.
someone in the box. Oh,
I'm
they
kidding. I'm
left.
kidding.
Tex-Mex
They
is
left.
nasty.
I would like to go. I
Listen
would say
here.
this. I would like to go to Alaska
Ew.
because
Too cold.
In the
Alaska.
summertime.
What?
In the summertime.
Yeah. Not in the. I mean, like in the fall or whatever. Like, would be nice. The spring or something. Like snow after the snows melt. But like Alaska's a different kind of Republican. It actually surprises me that the Democrats have not moved resources to Alaska to court those voters because the voters are really fucking progressive. Like
Really?
they're basically like they're mostly like left-leaning liberals but love guns
That's me.
and they want the government to stay off their back. It's they're like the
Yeah.
government's over, but they're not like fucking Southern Republicans.
Dude,
I heard
tell
they
me
have
about
like a
it. Southern Republicans
7-to-1
suck.
ratio of men to women.
Oh God.
God.
Oh hey, freaking someone in the comments said, "Did you hear Pam Blondie took medical leave of absence?" Did she?
She did?
That's what they said. I don't know.
We got Billy.
Oh yeah.
Nazi Barbie's taking a day off.
What's up, Billard?
Billy.
What's going on?
What's up, Billy?
What's up?
One second. Are you debating?
Huh?
Are you debating?
I can?
Cool.
Is that a question?
So what are we?
No.
What are we debating?
I don't know. I see the question, so I'll just. Where do you want to start?
How has Trump made your life better?
I haven't had time to think about it, honestly.
Now's your time. Your time to shine, Billy.
Did you vote for him? Oh, where'd he go? Oh,
Billy. Billy.
Dang.
Just this goofy ass laugh and then bounced.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Okay. Well.
But yeah, Southern Republicans suck, man. They're
They're the
so
worst.
dumb. I mean, they're just so dumb. I don't know how to describe it other than that word. Just dumb. Just no thinking abilities.
Oh,
There's
yeah,
nothing going on up there.
We
Dumb and
It's-
violent.
we have the same thing in Washington. We have
I
the
don't
same
think
thing
you
in
do, man.
Washington.
I truly don't think
the
you do.
people in fucking like Yakima County and fucking
Uh-huh.
near Spokane, not only are they fucking crazy, they're like extremists. Like we have a really high concentration like down south like by like Rochester, Centralia and
Mhm.
like Castle Rock and stuff. There's a super high concentration of right-wing extremists. Spokane, same deal. Anti-government right-wingers. And then you have like Yakima that doesn't have as many, but those Republicans are like dumb as fuck. They're just dumb as
Nah,
fuck. Like
man. Like these guys.
that whole section is like Southern Republicans.
Nah, man. These guys are like peak brain dead. I don't. I. If you've one day visit Texas, man, go to Austin, visit Austin a little bit, and then go like a little bit north, to like a little bit of the countryside, and just go talk to one of them, to ask them why they voted for Trump, and they'll tell you, man, I don't know, I just think that I asked one once, and he said because they're trying to they're trying to get rid of all the whites.
They're turning the friggin' frogs gay.
No, that's literally how they are over here. It's crazy. This conspiracy theories, the It's just brain rot. It's complete brain rot.
You know,
Something else that I've noticed here is that a lot of people, and not just here, but other places too. But I'll talk to people about politics or like just general politics, not even the stuff that we get into, and the majority of them don't know. Like they just don't care to know. There's like a full on like careless epidemic going on. Like people just vote mindlessly because someone told them something, and that's what they took and ran with it. Um, it's also how the Republicans are here too, but people just don't know.
I'd have to agree with you. I actually know Republicans up in Washington State. My wife's family is like I'd say they're right wing, but they are not like Texas right wingers. Texas right wingers
what part of Washington is the question?
on the other side of the peninsula,
Yeah, the peninsula is going to have a different type of
Like-
Republican.
the Burlington.
Yeah,
kinda, all that.
the Republicans like on the west side are like libertarian Republicans, and the Republicans like up in Spokane are like libertarian Republicans, right? There's a lot of crossover with Democrats and a lot of agreement. Like even a lot of the bills that pass and stuff like that pass in these areas. But then there's that fucking section, that southwest that is like all desert, and those people are just fucking dumb as box of rocks. I don't know. I used to like as someone that when I grew up, like I was still trying to figure out my logic and thought processes and stuff like that, and there was like social media was on the rise. There wasn't like debates or anything like that, so like you would watch news and stuff. And I remember just thinking like I got beat up in a debate so bad once, and I was a Democrat at that time, but I wasn't like super informed or anything, and I was just like, I'm never gonna feel that stupid again in my life, so I'm not going through that again. Like I was like, why doesn't this make sense? And then I sat there trying to figure it all out. But these guys, they're happy living in that stupidity. There really is a difference between like southeast Washington and the rest of Washington. The moment you get to the trees, they're libertarian.
You know, it makes
Yeah, I'd
me
agree.
what do they watch now that feeds them this information? Because even Fox News is kind of turning against Trump. So like, who are they watching? Where are they getting this information?
Newsmax. Oh,
You're from
yeah.
Yakima? Nice. I spent a lot of time in Tompanish, Mapton area growing up. A lot of time over
They
there.
watch a lot of clips from Charlie Kirk and shit like that, man.
Yeah, I
That's what
think that
Jesse
they're...
Waters.
Yeah, I think that more of them, like, the Southern Republicans are a different breed. Like, but a lot of, like I couldn't, like, Florida didn't pass legal Mary Jane, which I found fascinating. Like, in our state, this has been a done deal since, like, 2014.
Mhm.
It's been over. I mean, there's no discussion there. So that was weird. But, yeah, there's, like on the West Coast, the Republicans are more libertarian than they are Southern conservative. So there is that difference. In terms of stupidity, I feel like a lot of the Republicans in Washington State are more agreeable than a lot of the Republicans in the Southern states because there's more political crossover.
Southern states are, I like to call them nice racists. Like they have a smile on their face. They'll talk to you at the store. But when it's just a couple of white people alone, they come out with some shit and you're like, I'm uncomfortable now. Yeah, I mean, it's like they honestly think they are a superior race. I mean, they ran with Johnson's, you know, you give the poorest white man I'm not going through it all. But yeah.
Yo, speaking of that, did you already do the Jubilee watch? Did you see that?
We watched part of it.
Did you watch Pink Shirt Guy?
Yes.
I don't know. Did we make it to Pink Shirt Guy? No, we didn't make it to
Yeah,
Pink Shirt
no,
Guy.
that was the
Can
guy
we
who
watch
told them to
Pink Shirt
leave.
Guy, please?
Yeah,
I thought
we can in a
that
minute.
when I was watching that, I thought that was Richie.
Wait, don't tell him, Tic Tac. Don't tell him.
Yeah,
I need the raw reaction.
Kai was there. Kai was around a long time ago. He was like he's just a weird kid. And so was Lance. And I'm willing to bet they don't remember me or barely remember me, but
I've debated with a few of them, man, and I never thought that they would be that far right extremist.
yeah.
I was flabbergasted.
Glock
at Pink
was there
Shirt Guy
too.
especially.
Glock was
Yeah, she
there
didn't.
too.
I scrolled through the whole thing. She didn't debate at all. She talked at
She was
the
in the
end, and
background.
she said she talked at the end during like an interview thing, and she said what this rhetoric is very harmful. I didn't think that this is what's going to come of this. Blah 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 blah. But she did a video with Pink Shirt Guy, and I saw it on Instagram because I follow her on Instagram. And you know that trend that's like, my name's Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. Blah 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 blah. She did that with him. I don't know if it was before or after Jubilee, but they're cool, which is concerning. But Tommy, man, you watch Pink Shirt Guy. Let's do it. Let's do it, man. I need
Alright.
you
So,
to see that.
I'll do it in a second.
You know, Richie
I got
that comes on
James
here.
in the box.
The whole time
Alright.
he was on there, I was like, God damn it, is that Richie? It sounds just like Richie, that fucking hillbilly that comes on here and debates.
I don't remember Richie. We got James in the box. Let him in.
No.
There's also I think he was wearing dark blue. It was the guy who said that he wanted an autocracy. I don't know if you saw that part either.
Yeah.
the fascist.
The Nazi.
Are we talking
Yeah.
about Jubilee?
Yes.
Yeah, we watched part of it
Oh,
yesterday. What's
Pine
going on,
Sap.
James?
What's up? What's up? How we doing? Thank you for having me on.
Doing all right. What's
You're already
going
setting
on,
red
Richard?
flags, James.
What's going on? What's your take?
What? Wait, say it again. Sorry.
Oh, what's
What's my
going
take?
on? Yeah, what's your take?
Well, how has Trump made my life better? You know, I'd say I
You guys
voted
got
for
this for a
Trump.
second? I'll be right back.
Sure.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so I voted for Trump largely because he was restoring Americanism. He's bringing back traditional conservative values to the U.S., and that's what means a lot to me. You know, I think a big part of it is also immigration. You know,
Hey,
immigration.
James, before we
is a big
start,
problem.
are you a fascist, James?
Am I a fascist?
Mm-hmm.
I believe in democracy. I believe in freedom of speech. I believe in.
Okay. You're not answering my question.
Am I? No.
Okay. Are you a groiper?
Am I a groiper?
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay. Just checking. Before we have this conversation, I wanted to make sure.
What does that? What does that one mean?
He said great.
No, groiper. A groiper
Oh,
is
groiper.
a white supremacist. It's the little niche that they've got on a couple different platforms. But you knew who Pine Sap was, and he's a groiper. So I thought maybe you were part of that crew.
Oh, I saw the Jubilee video,
Oh, okay.
but yeah, it has like 10 million views now or something. It's crazy. I think he lost his job. I think he lost his job because of it.
He did.
But I mean, what do you guys think of that? You know, I don't think someone should lose their job over their political views, no matter what they are. You know,
I do.
I think we have a lot of people in America who are openly communist. You have a lot of, and that's literally the polar opposite. There's fascism, communism, and both.
Do you know what
lead to
communism
extreme
is?
Violent outcomes.
Wait, do you know what
No,
communism
they're not.
is? Can you
Yeah.
define communism for me real quick?
Yeah, so the state has all the power, and it's the redistribution of wealth. They seize
No.
the means of production.
No.
Yes,
No.
it is. Yes,
No,
it is.
it's a stateless, classless, moneyless society, dog.
Oh, so Soviet Russia wasn't real communism. Is that going to be your argument? Same with Cuba?
Correct.
Oh, all
Correct.
Right. All right. Well, here's the deal. You know, I don't think even communists should get fired for their political views. But at the end of the day, I think it's
Well,
bad.
communist views aren't abhorrent.
Oh, sure it
Communist
is.
views, yeah, no. What? The needs of the people being met is abhorrent to you?
But no, but that's not the point. You look at the
Oh,
outcomes.
then what's
of
the point? You're
communism.
trying to compare communism and fascism. Fascism is abhorrent ideology that people die under. Communism
Oh, no one dies
literally
under
strives
communism.
for the means of production to be owned by the workers and the needs of the workers to be met.
Oh, but
What's-
no one dies under communism though, right? It's just a utopia,
Bro, people die under every ideology, including capitalism.
including fascism too. But it's not. Because.
Yeah, right. But it's not because, yeah, exactly. It's not because of communism dying or people die. It's the outcome of fascism is genocide.
Let me try and rein this in really
What?
quick. I am not a communist, but I will explain it to you. Communism is a larger economic theory, right, about class structure. And that workers should have more say, control, ownership of what they produce. What they produce creates value. What's left over is called excess value. In capitalism, that goes to the people that own the ability to produce. The people that own businesses, the people that have the funds to be able to buy the machinery, to whatever, right? The profit goes to them. Communism argues that that excess value should not go to those people just because they own the means of production. Instead, the means of production should go back to the working class. Fascism is a social belief. It doesn't have a cogent or coherent economic theory, other than it gears itself towards war and towards conquest. And the means to that is basically their economy gets set up for it. But it also is a social belief system above most things.
Well, but I mean, I remember someone here was trying to say fascism leads to genocide, and that's not entirely true at all. You know, fascism.
100%.
That's very true.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's when the people are in control. It's
No.
when you have a one country, one people, one group, running the country, and
No.
like National Socialism, for
That's
example.
autocracy.
The Nazis were fascists,
No,
and
that's autocracy. Fascism has to do with a social belief system and social hierarchies and what's called class collaboration, meaning that all classes have their place in society, and that needs to be upheld for the benefit of the nation.
well, sure, but that was
It
Nazi
leads.
Germany.
It doesn't always lead. So here's the thing: it doesn't always lead to a mass
Sounds like
genocide,
capitalism.
but it frequently does. But what it always leads to is a devaluation of human life from a scapegoated group, and oftentimes that manifests into people dying.
I agreed with you up until the scapegoat part. You know, it doesn't always lead to violent outcomes. It just means people.
Can you name me one fascist regime that didn't end in violence towards a marginalized group?
I'm trying to think of one. I can't.
Like even
I
the
know, but I mean-
Wahhabism in Saudi Arabia left. That was this.
But
Franco-
Every single
have
time.
You have groups of all ideologies. You have countries of all ideologies that have had many different governmental structures who have all led to violence. It's all led to war, conquest, and things like that.
Right. I agree. I agree that people use different political ideologies to lead to things. Fascism is a particular one that prioritizes traditional values, right? Or conservative values, ultra-conservative beliefs.
Well, I don't think there's anything wrong with, restoring, religion and caring about your people, putting your own people first.
Fascism doesn't believe in religion. Fascism doesn't really believe in religion. It is religious adjacent. Most scholars argue that it's secular. And I would
I
argue
feel like
it's mostly
Fascism,
secular.
you're not putting
Most
somebody first.
most fascist countries always have one centralized religion, Well, under communism, the state is
No,
almost
they
a
don't.
religion. It's just how it goes, You look at it, I don't think there's anything wrong with traditional values, conservative values. How does this lead to genocide? If anything,
The country,
most people that are pushing for genocide right now, they come from other countries who, in America, the only call for genocide I've seen have come from minority groups. It's never come from white people
What are
or
you talking about?
who?
well, 'cause
Who in
the point
America is
to say-
advocating for genocide?
well, you go on Twitter and specifically Black Twitter, and a lot of minority groups really hate the
Whatever,
founding stock of
dude.
America.
They're not coming to fucking take you, man. Jesus Christ, this is white
Oh,
replacement
of course
theory.
they are.
Hey,
Of
I
course
wanted
they
to point out, you said there's nothing wrong with upholding the people of the nation under fascism, and that's not what fascism does. Fascism upholds the state above the people in the nation.
But that's the natural consequence that the people you
Yeah,
have one
that's what
nation,
people
one group,
suffer.
one shared history, and that's it. Well, then, no,
That's not
There
what I'm
is no
saying.
one shared history anywhere in the world.
Yeah, that's the mythical past of fascism.
really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Name a
Groups
country.
don't
Name
have
one. Are you
shared-
talking about Germany? Oh, you want to talk about Germany?
not-
Germany is made up of East, West Francia. It's made up of Germanic tribes.
But under
Austria.
Nazi Germany, they all had a shared history of being the German people, and that's
They didn't have
Bro,
a shared
Germany
history.
is-
Hold on. They didn't have a shared history. Germany is made up of Germanic tribes.
Did you know
It fell
Germany
into
is younger than
place under the
America?
Holy.
They're
It
all
fell
the
into
same.
place. Hold on. It fell into place under the Holy Roman Empire, where
Sure,
they
if you go
had
back
like some
thousands of
cogent,
years.
right? But it was made up of a ton of different tribes. East, West Francia. I don't know if you know this. It was made up of a ton of different tribes throughout Europe. You want to talk about Italy? Italy wasn't a state until the 1860s or 1870s. It was made up of various different things. Right? That's why people didn't identify and still frequently don't identify as being Italian unless they're out of the state. What are you? I'm Roman. I'm Venetian. I'm Sicilian. Right? It's made up of multiple different groups of people. There is no shared past anywhere in the world.
Oh,
Can you
so-
name me one place where there's a shared past? Unless it's some secluded island, maybe Madagascar, then there's no shared past anywhere in the world.
You think land doesn't belong to people? You think we've all just come from the Middle East and land is borders are arbitrary or something?
Can you name me a single country that has a universal past?
Everyone in Africa, everyone in Europe, everyone in Asia. all
Where in
countries have
Africa?
the same past.
Where in Africa? Ethiopia is the most ethnically diverse place in the world. You want to talk about sub-Saharan Africa? That's fine. There's
Sure.
still different groups and different tribes throughout all of South Africa. They've
Well,
driven,
sure,
right. There's crossover. You want to go to the Middle East? You can look at the Kurds. The Kurds are caught between multiple different states.
Well, but I mean, sure.
They're
I mean,
made up of multiple different tribes. There's 12 different tribes in Afghanistan, which is Central Asia. You get, like
Well, but sure-
pick a place. There is no shared past between anyone. It has frequently, only until recently, until the 1800s really, was tribal. Everywhere in the world, nationalism did not exist. It did not
What?
exist prior to the 1800s.
What?
Nationalism
know this?
started in France, man.
Alright. No,
Nationalism was a thing with Napoleon. Like that's when
Yeah.
it kind of started. You know, Germany wasn't even around until the 1870s.
The
There was no
English and
Germany.
Irish, that
It's
is the-
Germany is younger than us.
Right. The English and Irish, they didn't care about their own heritage, right? They were just saying, yeah, I'm ethnically from the town
It's
of
made up of various different Celtic tribes. All across,
point is to say-
all across it, there's different
Separate
groups, different
kingdoms.
areas, different regions. That's why in England they don't identify as being in the UK unless you're overseas. They identify as where are you from? You're from this area.
Well, but
I'm
the
from
point is to
Glasgow.
say
I'm
they're
from
all similar.
Liverpool.
But they're all similar genetically. They're all similar in mannerisms, culture, tradition. They're really all similar. I mean, of course, everyone has a different genetic, like, ancestry when you really like get into it. But
There's
granted,
similarities. There's
different
similarities. But dude, there's similarities between people in the English Isles and people in Scandinavia because of the Danes. There's crossover between the Middle East and us and traditions we have.
Well, then how did it work in Nazi Germany? Because apparently everyone came together and said, "We are the German people. We are."
It's the
shared group."
mythical past. Right. You have a group of people that you need to unify for a purpose, and you give them this mythical past. We're part of this great group of people, this historic mythical group of people, and it's been diminished by this scapegoat. And in that instance, it was the Jewish people. And they said, well, we have to create, this is our national myth. And they built this entire national myth built on the German people. But the German people are made up of multiple different tribes. I don't even remember how many. It's a lot. But you can go and look up Holy Roman Empire tribal map, and it'll show you.
Well, but sure, I guess my point is to say, I mean, of course, they're intrinsically maybe a bit different, but people of different nations, they really are very similar. I mean, you compare the people of Ireland to like Nigeria. Are these people apparently are these people like the same or something? Or because it's like they're very different. They're very different.
Yeah,
That's
they're
where
all
nationalism
humans.
comes
Is that what you mean?
from. Well, of course, but that's what nationalism comes
Are you
from.
asking if black people are genetically different than white people? Is that what you're suggesting right now,
Well, I
James?
mean, but that's a fact. That's a fact.
Oh, okay. Can you show me where that's a fact?
By
What do you mean that's a fact?
This is
white people
like
and black
this is
people aren't
old
genetically different?
old school white supremacy right now.
Are
I don't
we
White
like-
being
people and black
serious?
people are not genetically different.
This is unbelievable. This is where you get.
Sure.
Where do you guys get this?
I'm sorry, what
How-
part
how
of
are they different?
what I'm sorry, how do you think that white people and black people are genetically different?
Look at each other. Look at them. They're the
Right, so those
same.
are physical attributes, right? Those are physical attributes that have been determined by different cultures, different beauty standards, different wants, different needs, different things for survival in different climates. It has to
They
do a lot
literally
with natural selection, and it has to do a lot with the fact that certain groups of people grew up in different areas over hundreds of thousands and millions of years needing different things. If you're from the
whites.
Caucasus or you're from the English Isles, you don't need melanin in your skin.
This is a real conversation right now.
You
Yes.
think well, here's the deal: whites, Mexicans, Asians, Africans, they all have different DNA. They all have different.
Let me guess.
genetics.
They
They
have
all have.
different shaped skulls, right, James? Is that what you're saying?
God.
I mean, probably.
Oh, fucking fuck.
Well, I mean that's true. They all have physical differences. They all have different.
We got ourselves a fucking Nazi. Jesus.
This is
Man, they're
like
really coming out the
1800s kind
woodwork.
of. This is 1800s racism. This is
It
bad.
really
That's
is.
bad.
It really fucking
I'm
is.
scared. I'm starting to get a little
Pseudoscience.
scared, man.
It is
I ain't gonna lie.
pseudoscience. The amount of I can't remember the amount of time it takes for intelligence to evolve, but there's not been enough time that humans have been on Earth for intelligence to have evolved. I think it's like, or no, it's like, isn't it like 500,000 years? It's some crazy like that. And what was it? Not that long, 30,000 years ago, the humans almost went extinct.
So close.
Or 100, I can't remember. Was it 30,000 years ago? There's a time in period like recent history where humans almost went extinct. They were only located in one area of Europe.
Yeah, Bill, you're right. That was the fast twitch argument.
The what?
The fast twitch argument. It's a white supremacist talking point. Black people are superior within working activities and sports and such things like that because they actually have a fast twitch muscle gene that allows them to move faster and be stronger. It's complete white supremacist talking points. Yeah, man. Yeah.
What a world.
Well,
What a world.
what a world it is.
Anyway, do you want to watch Pink Shirt Guy?
Yeah. Anything to get over that fucking nightmare. Do 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 do. I had to turn on the.
I
good
really
old
wish people would read
JBL.
more.
Yeah, I remember years ago I had this one guy that I made videos on. And I went through all of what he said, and it's just complete bullshit. It's bullshit. They like just bastardize, basic facts. I did see that though. Where do we leave off at? What guy did we leave off on?
You deserve the best.
Shut up. Wait, do we have one more person?
I don't
to
know,
watch?
man. I fell asleep last night. I didn't.
We
watch.
have Luke. We could take Luke if you want to take Luke. Actually, just take Luke so I can pee, and then we'll get to this. Which guy were we on? We made it past Kai. He's a fucking Patrick Bateman. I think we were on her. Patrick fucking Bateman. If you guys want to support the channel, there is a Venmo Cash App in the bio. We are crowdfunded here, so no, I wanted you to stop, okay? We are crowdfunded here. If you guys want to support the channel, you can gift subs across any one of the platforms. Would appreciate it. That would be swell. Or you can send supers. That'd be awesome. I'm going to probably take Baby K camping tomorrow. Well, maybe not. Why is it focusing out? I'm going to go camping with him. I just don't know what time tomorrow. I think his mom's going to take him up there. And then I'm going to swap him out. So... Anyway, I'm gonna take this guy in, and then we'll get to Jubes. This shitty
Sweet.
fucking Luke. All right, give me 1 second. I'm gonna use the rest. I said, give me 1 second. I'm gonna use the rest, and then we'll go. You guys can talk about it.
Yeah.
He bounced.
Word. Well.
Yeah, I don't want to watch the Jubilee thing.
Watch the pink shirt guy, man.
He threatened him at the end. You hear that?
Yeah, I did. It was nuts.
What'd he say? You're about the Holy Land?
He said, you gotta be the first to go or something.
Yeah. The first to see the Holy Land. What the fuck, man?
I didn't hear that part.
He said it as he walked away. He told him, he says, you're going to be the first to see the Holy Land. Like,
What?
he threatened him. When I heard it, I wasn't sure. I had to listen to it again. And yeah, sure as shit. As he was walking away, he said, you're going to be one of the first to see the Holy Land.
I didn't.
Like it was an Islamic death threat. We don't even know if he's fucking, is he Muslim? I don't even know if he is. I think he's atheist. But anyway, he went like Islamophobia death threat on him.
That's insane. That's so sad. And you could see the sadness in Hassan's eyes whenever he told him to get the fuck out.
Did you watch the follow-up interview?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, Hassan did it wasn't the follow-up interview with Jubilee. It was, I forget who he's talking to. But yeah, he was like, no, this isn't what I thought it was. This was an ambush, and this was masks off, hoods on, is how we put it.
Poor guy, dude. Poor freaking guy. That's sick, man. I hope someone apologized to him.
Tim Miller, somebody said.
Oh, fuck. Can I show this on YouTube? Fuck, I can't.
Probably not.
No. Can, Gretchen, can you post the link? We're going to go watch it on TikTok.
Bet.
Is it, can he file a death threat complaint? No.
They caught it on tape.
right.
Since Jubilee, I haven't not heard at least 4 to 5 people come up just spouting white supremacist or fascist ideologies. Like that guy.
Yeah,
this is. It
Jubilee
opened the
sucks.
door for him, man. Gave him permission.
All right, we're going to head over to TikTok and watch it over on TikTok if you guys want to watch. There's the link in the chat right there. I will see you guys Monday. Everybody have a good weekend. Be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. So there's not a lot. Just be safe.
Basically
Anyway, I will see you guys over on YouTube and Twitch. If you guys don't head over to TikTok, I'll see you guys in a little bit. Did I miss anything? Oh, hey. Sean, appreciate it. Thank you for the 5. Sean, can we get some dubs? Oh, wait, one more. Tommy, have him resolve race mixing. Oh, for the last guy. American genocide of indigenous people. Dark, appreciated. Thank you. Charlotte, I just saw this. Sorry, I don't know why I wasn't seeing them. Alabama white people would rather starve to death before they allow POC black people to get on equal ground. Yeah. Unfortunately. All right, guys, we're going to head over to TikTok. If you guys want to click the link, I will see you over there. If not, I'll see you on Monday.